fresh out the box. Stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
Hey guys, y'all know the vibes. OD Vibes and Me Too Live. Your favorite music influencer from the one and only Boston City of Champs. Cause all we do is win. And yeah, that's fact. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Like literally. And today, Juneteenth actually, Black excellence, so much going on from the East to the West Coast. And we are in the building today with my cousin, who don't always be in the East Coast, but he, hardly home, but always rapping. You know what Drake said? So give it up for producer Zone.
What's happening?
What's popping, cuz?
I'm much chilling, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being a part. And also, I just, love to give people their flowers. Thank you for your contribution that you do to represent the city. Of course. Like I said, even when you're not here. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Love it. Love to see it. So, yeah, talk about it. You're a producer. What inspired you to want to step into the music industry, music game, and all that?
What inspired me? I don't know. I always had a love for music. I guess being around my mom and her bringing us to church, she was always part of the choir. Then things actually got more serious for her. She started getting flown out to different churches all across the country.
That's crazy.
And she used to bring us along. I remember going to Texas, New York, just watching her perform, and it's like the atmosphere and just the people, like worshiping and everything. Kind of like, I love the music, like the drummers. I always wanted to play drums. That's the first thing that I was doing. So it's just like that music, like it kind of hooked me. And then later on, my boy DJ Money, he put me on.
Shout out DJ Money.
Yeah, shout out DJ Money. He put me on. I think I was like 8th grade, just graduated. I don't even remember. I was like 13, 14 though. What grade is that? I don't know. But he put me on really to like producing, like making beats. I was terrible at first, but I stuck to it. Try to make it happen.
So where was this like occurring? Like, was it like
when DJ Money?
Yeah, like DJ Money. Like, where was it occurring? Kind of.
This is at the Lowell Boys and Girls Club, Greater Lowell Boys and Girls Club. Shout out over there, man.
Yeah, shout out Boys and Girls Club. Shout out East Centers, because
the story how it actually happened, right? So rest in peace, Bill. He had shut down the gym, and all of us teens, like all of us older kids, like we wanted to play basketball. That was my main focus. Like I was like, forget school, forget whatever else. I want to go to the NBA.
Right.
Every kid's dream.
NBA dreams.
So they had closed down the gym because, I don't know, some kids were misbehaving or whatever. So we just chilling in the team room. And then DJ Money, he walking in the studio. He's like, who want to make beats? I stayed quiet. And then I heard everybody else like making fun of him. Like, oh, DJ Money, you don't know how to make beats. DJ No Money saying this and that. I was the only kid, I think me and some other kid, I was the only one who was like, let's try it, let's do it. We ain't doing nothing. I'm not about to just sit here. So I ended up going in this music room with him, and he showed me something. I think he showed me some weird music. Like they was making some weird stuff, and then once like his manager left, he was like, okay, now I can show you the real music, like the real hip hop shit.
Right,
bro. He pressed that space bar, press play, bro. I heard the 808 hit. I was like, yo, whoa, this is crazy.
This is different.
Yo, it changed everything. Once I heard that, it changed everything. And I was like, yo, I want to do this.
Right.
Next day, I started coming to the music room now. Just because after that, like I started coming to the music room, started seeing what else they had to offer. I was like, I want to try it. I started doing it. I started learning production on Reason. Reason is this program. It's old. I don't use it no more, but I started making
OG like producer type program. It's like a step up from GarageBand.
Yes. Actually, I mean, you can make hits on whatever, dog. Freaking, they made Unforgettable on Reason. So it's like,
wow.
I don't really bash any dog anymore, but that's how I started learning. A couple years went by, I started going on FL, and went crazy from there.
Right, been history of
yeah.
Period. So wow, so you've been consistent, kind of like with understanding your passion since you was 13. And so in high school and stuff, you were still like making beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and I was playing beats. I mean, I said beats. I was playing basketball on the side. So I was doing that. My love for basketball just slowly shifted to music.
No, yeah.
Especially after my sophomore year, I had caught a concussion. My sixth one, not my fifth one. I had 5 concussions. That's crazy. I caught my 5th concussion, and I was like, yo, I got to slow down. That was in the beginning of the season. I barely played sophomore year, skipped junior year, and I played basketball my senior year. But with all that downtime I had from my sophomore year to my junior year, I just went crazy with making beats, and I got way better.
No, yeah. It seems like a lot of things that you're talking about is like almost like expect the unexpected. And also just reminds me sometimes of like God's plan of things, of like, you know, we be so set and we think we be focused on one thing, and then some certain little thing just be happening, and then just boom, like that was it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? No, seriously, for real. And I also wanted to shout out like community centers and just stuff like that, because even one of the first times that I recorded like music, when I used to like make music and stuff, for real, it was at the Mildred Community Center here in Boston. So it's like, and there's just so many stars and just like people who are like just so great and inspiring that come from like, and we're doing stuff in community centers. So that's dope to hear and see. And like, and it's important. We need these in our communities, you know?
Definitely do, for sure. And I, you know, now that I live in LA, it's just, I don't see too much of those around. And I feel like obviously I'm going to give back to my home city first and everything.
For sure.
Once I really get established in the industry, I think I want to build something out in LA for kids, because they don't have nothing like, I be driving down the streets in LA, and I just be seeing kids on the streets at the bus station not doing nothing. Some of them be smoking weed, doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, and there's so much crime in LA. So it's like, it's an essential. It's like we need, and I feel like sometimes with LA, there is people that come from the outside, but it's like a lot of people, it's the same people that's kind of there. So like sometimes they don't even really get to see things like how it is and works in other cities to know what to put in their cities. And then the other half are just like in gated communities where it's like you want a studio, the studio's in the house. So it's like, then it's like the people who they don't know what to do. So it's like, we need people like leaders who understand and see things from different perspectives to be able to bring it into the cities, you know, especially in LA where, you know, dreams are made of. So, you know,
exactly. I've already done like community work out there where I went and talked to kids. I did that. Like last month. I talked to kids. I taught them how to make a beat. Kids were super excited about it. It was a film group. Shout out my homegirl Moon. She plans together. It was super dope. I'm not gonna lie. Like the kids, like you just see it light up in their face, and it's like, damn, like how much more kids out there, like, you know, can you like really show the way? Like you want to like spread the knowledge and like show them how to, you know, reach their dreams. I feel like they're in like communities where it's like following your dreams is a stretch. Like it's like, nah, you don't do that. You gonna finish school, you gonna go get a job. You don't have to go to college, but you gonna go get a job, whether that's McDonald's, whatever. It's like I don't want them thinking that way, you know. Imagine if I thought that way. Like all this shit would have never been possible.
That's facts. No, that's facts. That's real. That's real. No, seriously, that's real. That's something really to think about. And also, like, it's important for you, especially as a person who, because sometimes when people think music, they only think of the face. Especially if you're not a music like guru, where you understand every single piece and person is important. You know what I'm trying to say? So you being a producer to represent, like, you know, it's important so people can understand, oh, wait, I don't have to be the rapper. Oh, wait, I don't have to be the actor. I can do whatever and still be involved and make things happen, because everything's a project. People need to realize. So, you know, speaking of Cali and everything, what inspired you to move from Boston to Cali?
I think after I graduated high school, so I moved to Cali when I was 19, and that was during the pandemic. I just think that there were so many events that led up to me moving. I don't know. I had went through it with my boys who I was working with, and they did music too and everything. I had went through it with them. They tried to offer me some deal or whatever, and that kind of played a role in like just me getting fed up with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I need a new atmosphere. I need a new scene,
environment.
And then, you know, relationships. I had a lot of relationships like females and like other male friends and everything that it just went downwards, and it was just a depressing time.
Yeah. During
COVID, quarantine, you know, and it really just like made me think like, yo, I'm about to get up and leave. I had messed with this guy who's already living in LA. He told me to pop out over there, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that leap of faith. It wasn't crazy for me at the time though. I think what pushed me to really, really do it, like I was skeptical about it. What really pushed me to do it was my mom. And I can't say I was surprised, but she always wants the best for us, right?
For sure.
But she had gave me this Bible verse. I think it was like Matthew 15 or something. Forgot what it was, but it was talking about how the birds, when they hatch out of their eggs, they're in the nest and everything, and their parents or whatever leave the nest, the bird goes on its own to go find food, go find shelter. The bird doesn't know what it's going to eat the next day, doesn't know what it's going to wear the next day. Right. But yet God provides all this stuff for them, provides food and somewhere for them to sleep. And then at the end of the scripture, it said, aren't we more important or more valuable than birds? So God's always going to look out for us. Because I was just scared, like, man, like, LA's expensive, it's this and that. Man, I moved over there with $1,500 in my pocket. I don't know. I was like, yo, I'm going to do it. God got me. If God really got me, we gonna see. Right. And it worked. It worked. It's just that leap of faith. Cause, and I wish all people, like everybody who wants to chase their dreams, like this is your, how can I say it? This is me telling you, go do it. Because if you wait behind that fear, time is gonna move along, and then you're not gonna want to do it no more. You gotta go and chase it. And the thing is too, what I thought once I got to LA, I was like, worst that could happen, I just go back and live with my mom. It don't work. They gonna send me money, get a plane ticket back. Okay, that's fine. But let me try. Literally. It's really just the effort and having faith in yourself and believe that you can really do it. It sounds like cliche, but it's real. It's real. It's real.
People don't do it. They rather be comfortable in the same place because it's like, it's what they're used to. And it's like, literally, like you said, like what's on the other side of fear is like your dreams and everything that you're waiting for. Yep. And it reminds me of like, it's like faith without work is dead. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like, you know, like dreams are dreams, but like in order to fulfill God's plan and the dream that's meant for you, you have to like believe in it, but you also have to like walk in it. You have to walk in your blessings. So that's the same thing. So got to take that leap of faith. I definitely agree. Yeah. And that leap definitely was.
It worked. I'm so happy that I made it happen, because it's like, now it's like my situation. Now it's like, even if I hit rock bottom in LA, I always have alternatives and options to like, like financially, like if I need to go get money, I could go sign that deal. Right. It's what I have out right now. Right. You know, it might not
from building your catalog and stuff like
exactly. That. It might not be like $500,000 or anything like that, but it's gonna be like definitely more than what people make in a year, you know?
For sure. And it's like, it's only the beginning. And it's only the beginning. And it's like, I feel like almost everything is almost the beginning. So even when you do get to that point where it's like, okay, like $500,000 right now, $1 million right now, it's only the beginning. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only the beginning. So that's facts. That's facts. That's dope, honestly. And like, like, period, you're doing it. So how has the music scene in Cali been different from Boston? And like, what are the advantages that it has offered you and stuff?
Oh my goodness. Cali, I feel like the people are way more motivated and they're way more willing to actually put in the work. I could count with both my hands and feet how much people out here in Boston who I've sent beats to. Mind you, like, not even to sound arrogant, like, these are not just like regular beats. Like, I'm really lacing people up. Send them packs, don't hear nothing, no music drop. But in Cali, I could stumble in the studio, somebody, you make beats, play some. Place a beat. Yo, let me jump on this. As I'm leaving the studio, here's some bread. Give you 300 right here. Like, I'm like, whoa. I ain't never like seen nothing like that ever in my life. So it's like, I think in Cali, like, I think people are just more serious about their dreams, I think. And Boston,
especially catered in that industry.
Yeah, exactly. Not saying that people in Boston are not not serious about, you know, their music or nothing, but it's just like, I don't know. There's just something about it.
No, I know what you mean. It's like, it seems like in Boston, people don't know how to go about it. Like, for real. Because I understand what you mean. And it's like, I feel like sometimes people in Boston expect like things to be handed out to them and stuff. And like they don't understand what it means and the value of collaboration with people.
I have to stop you right there.
Okay, go ahead.
Even when you give some people handouts out here, they still don't do nothing. That's the crazy part about it. Yo, it's wild. Yo, I've told people, like, even so I got like people who really put me on, like a lot of people who's helped me. I'm the type of person where I want to give back and really, like, you know, help
for sure
the hands that fed me. You feel me?
For sure.
And in the position that I am in right now, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm working on this person's project. Yo, you could send me loops or send me even beats. And I could like finesse it and, you know, try to get you some cuts and everything.
For sure.
Get you in the room, get you in the door, get your music heard. Won't send me nothing. It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. I understand. And I definitely see and understand where you're coming from. Like, maybe not from a producer stance, but like definitely from like a management stance or like when I do events with certain, it's just like people are not taking it as serious as I am. So it's kind of like I had to like, in a sense, shift. Like, I agree. Like, you can't pay attention to the, like, I can't hold everybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? I can't help people that don't want to be helped. I'm still, like you said, I'm still going to get back, still going to be an influence, still going to, in a sense, show you a way, but I'm not going to, like, hurt myself or hurt what I got going on just to, like, pull you up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm trying to work on right now because it's like, I'm just such a caring person. I just want to see everybody win.
For sure.
Now everybody want themselves to win, so it's like, that's why, like, when I see somebody out here like having some type of emotion or having their way, it's just like, I applaud you, like it's my boy God.
Oh yeah, I was just with him last week.
Oh yeah, fine. Yeah. Even like him, like everybody who's established at a mass, like Millie's, you know, and in other industries, Vaz. I never really met him before, but like I be seeing him promoting, bringing artists, having these crazy you know, events and everything. I'm like, yo, congrats to y'all. Like y'all are really what this city needs.
Yes, you know? No, it's true. Exactly. No, I definitely agree. Yeah. So yeah, like being in Cali though, you know, you talked about certain people that you've collaborated with in a sense, but how have you like networked with people who are notable or just in general with different producers? How was that like?
I think just being outside, going to the clubs, you bump into people like, so my boy Soko, he was the only other person who I knew in LA. He started bringing me around. I met my boy Black Pages. He's one of the biggest DJs in California for I'm a piano Afrobeat scene for all the black people, all the Africans. He's that guy. And going to those events, like you just see like models, like top models, photographers who shot for like big artists, producers. Sometimes they bring artists, managers, A&Rs. They be at these functions. It's LA. Everybody want to have a good time, so you bump into them over there. You just start having a conversation or whatever.
Building connections.
Exactly. Like, shout out my boy Soko. He introduced me to my homie Rasul. Sul Got Hits. They both produced Drunken Love together. Soko, he does more Afro beats now. And Sul, he's still on the hip hop scene. So I started working with my boy Sul a lot more. And because of him, I got placements. I work with so many artists. Like my catalog, unreleased catalog is just crazy, but that's all because of him. And that's because my boy Soko helped me network, find his friends, whatever, and work with his friends. So
period. Yeah, networking is key, and it just really it's like everyone is essential, and it's also like reminds me of how like you said that you have passion. You also recognize that passion, worked on your passion. understand that you have value and you're bringing value to the table. So it's not like, oh, you're just entourage or something. No, you are a person where it's in exchange value. Just like how you talked about even earlier, going to the studio, you had beats, or you brought value. You know, you're bringing value, and it's like they're bringing value back. And that,
and then mind you, not to cut you off, but now it's like, even in the studio, they hit me up like, oh, take down my number. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up for more beats. Now I got a consistent income. Like, I know this man's paying for beats. He needs beats often. He's always in the studio. I'm gonna lace him up, you know. So it's like, that's just how it works. And I want people to start thinking of networking like a branch. You meet one person, build that relationship with them, it's going to trickle down. You're going to meet somebody else through that person. Then you go with him. Not saying to like jump from like person to person. I'm saying like build like friends. Don't start using people. That's not what I'm saying. No. Don't start using people.
Be of value a person. Exactly. When you're a value, add value. It's like, like when you, because it's like real talk, like I want people in my life that add value. And I know that like I can relate because like I've definitely connected other people together because I know this person adds value in my life. They add value. We should all be valuable people. So no, what you're saying is facts because and we need that. We like successful. It's like they say Elsa probably we're talking about birds. Birds flock together. So we should all flock together because we're successful and just, you know, build each other up. So no, that makes sense, you know, because a lot of people, they're flocking together with people who are doing nothing. So I mean, like, we can't complain. We can't complain. Oh, be cool.
No, we really can't. But that's just how it works. Like, for example, literally before I came out to Boston, I was in this camp with EP Entertainment. They're a new like production group or whatever. Okay. My boy Soko, he brought me around. Started working with them. I met 3 different fire crazy artists, right? They had sessions at Paramount. Paramount's a big studio out in LA. Yeah. And that's like a big studio, like a label studio. Yeah. So when you go there, you might meet somebody. Man, tell me how I go there. The first day, I'm leaving in the parking lot, I bump into Wale. Oh, yo, Wale, yo, can I send you beats? Hell yeah, bro. He start asking me questions. Now we're talking, we're chatting and everything. He's with his boys and everything. He's like, yo, take my man's number down. Hit his man's. He's like, yeah, send me some beats. Now I'm there with Wale. The next day, I bumped into the Internet Money Kids. I don't know if you know that. None of you.
Of course, I did.
They did a lot of Juice WRLD stuff. But back to what I was saying. So, next day, go back to Paramount for the camp or whatever. Walk in. I'm literally trying to film a TikTok because I be doing TikTok or whatever. Right. I'm recording, and I see the Internet Money Kid, Rio. And I was like, yo, Rio, Kyle, let's work. Like, let's tap in. He's like, yeah. And he sent me mad loops. He sent me a whole photo of like 2,000 loops. But they were there. They were in there with Tekka. Tekka's working on his album. Yeah. There's like a bunch of producers that's under Internet Money. Yeah. But I seen a group of them, and I was like, there's too much people there for me to go start a conversation. So I waited until like some of them left. So there's 3 of them sitting at the table, and I went up there and I was like, yo, let's work. Like, right. Y'all sign Internet Money and everything. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, all right, word. So I was talking to them, telling them a little bit about myself, whatever. Nothing too crazy. Right. I was just saying what's up, whatever. I was like, oh yeah, let's work. And I only noticed one of them gave me energy. And I was like, oh, Mike, my boy Mike Ribbons. Real guy. Like, he's fire loop maker. Tapped in with him. He brought me to Internet Money Studio. We started working. We locked in now. Right. So it's like, that's what networking can do for you.
No, seriously.
Working with one person, being around. You might meet somebody while you're around. Right. It's just a trickle down effect.
No, yeah.
Who's to come? Like, who else am I gonna meet? Like, right. I done met so much people already, so it's like, it's only gonna keep coming. But the thing is too, LA, the big cities, New York, Miami,
Atlanta.
That's where all these people are. If you like, you gotta really pay attention to your industry, whatever industry you're in, and really notice like, okay, this is where it's popping over here. Boston,
it's not that economy for that. It's not that.
Yeah. Leave to establish yourself.
For sure.
So yeah.
For sure, I definitely agree. And like, honestly, I definitely can relate to like making connections with people, and then like, who knows like where it can go. And I feel like it's so important and vital, especially like what you do, because you can meet an artist whose sound you connect with the best and then make Grammy hits.
Yeah, for
I'm trying to say, so it's a connection, and it's like an artist needs to understand that. Don't sleep on producers because, like I said, like they can make that beat. Look at even what's happening with Glorilla right now, and like with Hey Kid, you see him saying like, I mean, yeah, shout out to Glorilla and like how she rapped on it, but like the beat, like
it's crazy.
He's crazy. Like we the beat, like you see the whole fight with it, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, even let's talk about just a little bit about that. Like, how do you feel, and how do you go about like sharing like music with artists and stuff like that?
How so? Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, is that something that's typical to happen where like
share music?
Like not share music, like in a sense get credit, or like you know, because you see how with the Hey Kid situation, it's technically his song, right?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you look on the like even on Apple Music, that's why the whole fight was going on, was because like he owns the because you know how you get publish it and then like master or something, one of the two. I think he owns basically both. I think. And if you check on the song, it's just like, So like she's basically trying to fight to get it back, but he's like, like this is me. Tight timing. Tight timing.
Yeah, yo, I didn't
know.
And
that's why I say it's so important to have a lawyer and to have the because.
Oh
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, that's crazy. Yeah, yo, shout out to his lawyer.
Yeah,
that means the paperwork was just. I don't know what happened with the paperwork. That's usually like. That's your lawyer's job, manager's job to make sure all that's in
place,
order.
Exactly.
Oh
so,
wow, that's crazy. I need to find who Hey Kid's lawyer is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally.
That's a big song too.
That is a big song. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like wow. That and it opens your eyes to see like. Also, sometimes you don't always have to be the face, because I do know that sometimes people do that. Like people when they produce a song, like even like Hit Boy. He does that. Like he has collaboration with people, and you see his name giving credit. I mean, giving credit, and like also like, you know, he's gaining royalties for the song. So you know, like it's something that.
So you're saying like DJ Khaled?
Like, type timing. Like would you do stuff like that?
Of course, but I feel like that's something that I'm gonna do once I get a little more established.
Oh, okay.
I think because I'm not gonna lie, like I've written out my whole plan what I'm gonna do, so like that's definitely something that I wanted to do, right? But I think once I establish myself and start actually like getting like a lot more placements,
for sure,
you know, financially I'm free, I'm set. Get some accolades. I don't even really care about the accolades. I mean, I do want number ones, but do get those, whatever. And when I know, like, probably when I'm like 27, 28, pushing 30, any age above 25, then I'll start thinking that and transitioning, depending on how my career is going, you know? Exactly. I'm not really in a rush to do that stuff. Definitely do want to, but as of right now, I'm just staying in the lane. I'm just
as long
making beats, producing records.
Period. And getting placements. Period. Which is important and it's so key, I know. And from what I understand, kind of with producing and
but there's so many other ways to make money as a producer. That's not the only way. I don't want people to think like I just got a sync placement. So I got one of my beats, one of my songs that I made with one of my boys. It's on his dad's movie, freaking Chet Hanks, White Boy Summer stuff.
Yeah.
His dad ended up just using this. His dad's obviously Tom Hanks, for anybody who don't know. Dad was like, let's put in the movie.
That's so
lit. But that's all through networking too. Like it's like you just meet certain people in LA. That's another, that's another networking thing right there.
Another bonus. No, that definitely is the key.
Yep.
So before we head out, is there any words of wisdom or advice that you'd like to give to people, upcoming producers, rechasers, whatever?
Definitely, because I'm still at the beginning. I don't want to sound cliche. Like I said before, go out and chase your dreams. It's really not that bad. I can lay out a whole blueprint on how to really make it. Not really, because I still haven't made it yet, but you got to go out and chase your dreams. I think the most important thing for producers, if you really believe in yourself, go and make it happen. Go to whatever cities that's hot. If you've been to Atlanta already, you got family in Atlanta, go to Atlanta, stay there for at least like a month or two, book hella sessions, network, be outside. What else? Yeah, take that leap of faith. And then you gotta work. Your work ethic gotta be relentless. Like you gotta really go in and you gotta focus on it, you know? And then I feel like once you got things shaking, don't sign that deal yet until you get that hit. That's where I'm at right now. I'm at that stage right now.
Right.
It's like I'm thinking about signing, but I'm like, nah, I just gotta keep pushing. Yeah, I'm trying to make some money some other way or whatever, get more placements, whatever, sync placements. But I can't sign no deal right now because I was so close to doing it. I was so close to doing it. That's a whole nother story, but definitely wait on that. And yeah, man, just chase your dreams. Do what you love. Don't do it because of anybody else. African parents, we're Nigerian.
Right.
They want us to go to school and do all these things. My dad's still talking to me about that. I'm supposed to be graduated this year, actually.
Right.
2023. I'm class of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go to college.
Right.
And I thank God I did not do that.
Right.
That's why you gotta
educate yourself regardless, with or without being in the institution. So I definitely agree. Chase your dreams, youngkin.
Exactly. So many alternatives, man.
It's true.
Yeah, that's all. Though.
It's true. Thank you for being a guest. All the vibes when you're looking at the vibes. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I said appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Problem.
Appreciate you.
Of course, anytime.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
All the vibes when you're looking for vibes. Peace. We out.
Peace.